Hello, everybody. I hope that you will forgive me, but somehow I didn't record the opening or the first bit of painting. I don't think that you're going to miss much with that because all I did was the background color. So you'll see things start shaping up after this. But I want to welcome you to Shaking Hands Art with Fralins and Friends. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's a beautiful scene that a friend of mine took a picture and she posted it. And I was so taken back by it. And I said, can I use this for a painting, for some inspiration? She said, yeah, go ahead. So by the end of this, yes, the rest of it's there. Okay, we're going to get back into this. The reason that my friend took this picture and the reason I recognized the meaning for her right away is that one bright star. It just brought out such a feeling of the star that led the Magi to baby Jesus. It just felt uncanny. Whether it's a star or whatever it is, it struck us very deeply about that. And I hope that you found some joy, even if it's in the beauty of the picture itself. Thank you. Oh boy. Well, this is pretty much it. That's pretty much what I saw on the picture that my friend took. I will go back and look at it again and adjust it if I need to, but that's pretty much what I felt like I saw. The big thing was that, or the most important thing was that little dot.
Hello everybody. I've been working on the front porch, scraping and painting the screens on the front porch and replacing the screen because they're kind of rusty and old stuff, so I put new screen on. But in order to hold down the screen, I'm having to cut pieces like this. That's a top or a bottom piece. Yesterday I ripped them, or I cut them to length to fit the screen, and then I got some putty to putty in the holes because it's used lumber. I cut them 5 inches wide this way, and it's a 1/2 inch thick. And if I don't have 1 3/4 material, then I'll take a 2x4 like this, and I'll rip it 5/8 this way, and then I'll flip it, and I can get 2 pieces 1/2 inch out of it. And I end up with little pieces like this after I'm done. This is from the 3/4 material, but not much good for anything unless a person wants to do some kind of craft with it. But a couple, 3 weeks ago, I helped neighbor guys. Well, they asked me if I wanted this cabinet. They'd been storing towels in it down in the basement, and they wondered if I wanted to know if I knew of anybody that needed one. It's older style. I can't remember the name, what you'd call it, but it's to hold a television, older style television, and it's got cabinet doors and shelves in there. And they put it out front thinking maybe somebody would stop by, and if they wanted it, they could pick it up and take it home with them, or else they'd let it out to garbage. Well, they got to thinking, this thing has actually got 3/4 plywood, and you don't see that in these cabinets these days. It's usually particle board. So they was talking about rain, so they wanted to know if they could if they could store it in my garage for a little while, and I said sure, it's no problem. And then they got to thinking maybe they'd keep it and save this 3/4 material for shelving and stuff. And I hadn't seen them for a couple of weeks, and last week my neighbor come over and said he'd had COVID, and it really kind of took it out of him. But I asked him if he wanted me to tear this thing apart for him, for the shelves and for the lumber, and he says, yeah, if you don't mind doing it. So that'll be my next project when I get some spare time, because when I paint my frame and this stuff, I gotta wait, several hours or even a day before I can go down and paint another coat, because it usually takes 2 coats. So in the spare time, I'll come out here and start tearing stuff off, and that's about all the projects I got right now.